What's up everybody, my name is Jeremy Jones and I am back with another video. Today I'm talking my weekly sneaker rotation, so stay tuned.
Doesn't make sense. I don't really know. Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright man, I'm back with another video, man. Before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, I am back with another weekly sneaker rotation. Now, y'all already know I started this series off at the beginning of the year in 2023, and here we are. We're back with another weekly sneaker rotation. Now, if I didn't say it at the beginning, y'all definitely hit that like button and sub to the channel if you haven't done so already. And of course, if you want to get a sneak peek of what I'm wearing throughout the week, sign up for that sold out Discord. The link is pinned at the top of the chat, and it is free to sign up. You know, we talk a little bit more than just sneakers. We talk music. We talk pretty much sports. We have a lounge section. There is a food section. And pretty much, man, if I can't pretty much respond in the comment section right away, you can probably catch me there in the sold out Discord. So shameless plug, and it's free to sign up. But, you know, without further ado, man, let's just go ahead and dive right into this weekly sneaker rotation. Pretty much what I'll be wearing throughout the week. Now, y'all already know I end things off on a Friday, then pick things right back up on a Saturday. So pretty much this one should be a short weekly sneaker rotation. So pretty much, because I didn't do anything over the weekend, so pretty much this is going to be Saturday and Sunday. The kid was at the crib pretty much the entire day. I didn't have to run errands neither day. Honestly, man, I just wanted to relax. I went live, of course, but pretty much I was in the crib, and y'all know when I'm in the crib, I'm in none other than my YEEZY Slide Pures for Saturday and Sunday. This is, and I can't preach it enough, my all-around like house shoe, crib shoe, take out the trash shoe. If I'm gonna run to 7-Eleven to grab whatever, right? Okay, I'm not gonna say it for YouTube. This is a shoe you'll most likely catch me in, especially in summertime. And if I'm traveling, it will be a YEEZY Slide, but I'll pick another colorway. Now, I know this has been like the release where they're doing all the remaining Yeezys again, right? Okay, and I'm talking Adidas. But, and there has been plenty of YEEZY Slides on there that I probably wanted to grab my hands on, but at the same time, I'm still sitting on like 3 and 4 pairs that I probably haven't worn. So it just really didn't make sense to purchase any. But anyway, this was my Saturday and Sunday shoe, was a YEEZY Slide Pure. And this is a pair I definitely paid resale for when they were really, really hard to cop. So probably why I can't just let them go and just throw them down the trash just yet, because I mean, I feel like they're still serviceable. But anyway, we're gonna move right along on, you know, pretty much we're gonna move right along on to Monday. You know, the kid worked a full-time job, so I'm right back at the work. And pretty much, you know, I wanna step in something that I haven't really walked in a while, and you know, this is probably like the second most like amount of model shoes I have in my collection, and I'm talking none other than the Air Jordan 12, and this is the Air Jordan 12 Michigan. Now, this is not the PE, this is the one that was kind of like sitting on Sneakers app, and they did sell out slowly but surely, but arguably one of my favorite shoes in my collection. And I would say that if Jordan 1s is the most like I have in my collection, Air Jordan 12 has got to be the runner-up, and it's because of shoes like this, man. Quality on these joints, A1 steak sauce, and as much as I love the color red, if the shoe is done correctly, I don't care what color it is, I'll buy it. And also, I'm a major sucker for the color yellow, if you guys haven't figured it out. And it has that hint of yellow, just enough where it's not too much, man. And 12s also, I'm gonna preach this too. Comfortability on these guys, super duper comfortable, even though it can come across like a boot, you know, like, because it's kind of high on the ankle, still super duper comfortable. But this was my Monday shoe, was the Air Jordan 12 Michigan. Cool, now we're gonna move right along on to Tuesday, and I guess I was just in a comfort level mode. A shoe that, since we have all these YEEZY drops, there's your hint right there. This is something I wanted to rock on Tuesday. I don't really rock enough, but I low-key have said in the past that I could probably see myself rocking it every day if I didn't control myself. And that is none other than the YEEZY 700, and this is the Wave Runner joint. Super duper comfortable shoe. Eye-grabbing shoe. It features 3M if I'm not mistaken, and of course on the laces here they definitely glow in the dark if I'm not mistaken, or it features 3M, but don't quote me on that. But arguably one of my favorite shoes in my collection. I'm gonna be 100. when this shoe first came on the scene, I absolutely positively hated it. And once I gave it a chance, I fell in love. And I will say this shoe automatically makes me think of my granddad, man. He used to wear shoes like this. In fact, Dunks, we could probably even take it back to high school whenever I know your brother had a shoe that was very similar to this one that you could get at Wally World, aka Walmart, that people used to rock back in the day. Like they used to rock this type of shoe, but it had straps on it instead of laces. It had straps. So this is why that shoe was like so sentimental to me too. So it actually plays a big part into what I, consider into sneaker collection. Now you can see I've worn mine quite a few times, but still not on the level of what I could actually wear. I got a nice size collection. I ain't gonna say I have the biggest collection, but I have a nice size collection, so I can see myself easily switching it up from time to time, or easily just rocking these all the time. But yeah, and I did pay resale on these, but this was before they was like skyrocketed, came back down, and now we've seen these drop so many times where I feel like they are obtainable if you really want them. A lot of boost on these guys, and I can honestly say this is the one shoe where I can say, like, where people say, man, Boost is that kind of, this is the only shoe I'll say where, okay, I can see where Boost can have that conversation. Not all the other 350 B1s and B2s. I don't want to hate on the Yeezy. This one is different, but it's also because of the probably thick sole that we got going on with these guys. But anyway, this was my Tuesday shoe, was the Yeezy 700 Wave Runner. Cool, now we're gonna move right on to Wednesday. Now, the next few days in my area, it rained, right? Okay, and y'all know when it rains, I usually try to be on the safe side. I really don't wanna, some shoes, I'm just afraid to get wet. Have I had some shoes that got wet by accident because it rained when it wasn't supposed to or not anticipated? Sure, right? Okay, but anyway, usually I keep an eye on the weather sometimes when I'm, actually all the time when I'm stepping out in a certain shoe, and I'll just keep it 100. But anyway, pretty much Wednesday, right back into work, and I stepped in none other than the Allen Iverson Red Toe. Now these are the answers, right? Okay, one of my favorite shoes in my collection, and a shoe that sentimental values. Y'all know I picked this joints up this year. Only complaint about the shoe is it is kind of like a boot, but I still make it hit, right? Okay, and of course it's one of my favorite colors, which is red, and Allen Iverson is one of my favorite basketball players. I know we always put Michael Jordan up there, but I feel like Allen Iverson, the only thing that's missing from his repertoire is like a ring, and he's not the only one that's done great things on and off the court that didn't get a ring, right? Okay, I think it was just probably just how the cards fell. But I mean, I'll put it this way: if we still talking about him and he still got his deal with Reebok, and he's still like what? I think Shaq's like #1, he's #2 in whatever position they are. I think we've covered that on the live. That means he's done something right, man. So we got to give credit where credit is due. And Reebok back in the day used to be that shoe company, no matter how you slice it and dice it. And I'll say that, right? Okay, I remember they had a lot of people over there, like a lot of rappers, everybody that was coming over there, from Pharrell to 50, and of course we got Allen Iverson on the basketball side of things. But anyway, this was my Wednesday shoe, was the Allen Iverson Red Toe. Cool, now we're gonna move right on to Thursday. Again, another rainy day, and again, I like to be on the safe side, so when it's raining, y'all know, one of my go-tos is bringing out that patent leather, and this is, of course, the Air Jordan 11 Concord, and this is the 2011 joints. Yes, mine are still intact, they're still holding up. I'm gonna wear them until they fall apart, and I'm gonna just keep it 100. I don't plan on letting these joints go. Black and white also, and I know I say this a lot of times, like, black and white is one of my favorite colors to keep it 100. So I know I say red all the time, but honestly, white. You know, y'all see me in white tees all the time because of the versatility, and that's where I'm at with the tees. But this was my Thursday shoe, and yes, you can see my joint is old. They're beat up. Look at the toe box on this joint. I know they're still in good condition, but look at the black on this toe box. It's all, I don't even think, like, sure they can be clean, but I feel like they're still serviceable. And to be honest, from like a glance right on feet, these joints still freaking hit. I mean, they don't have the 45 on the back like the 2018 pair, but still. And I've also, I know we got the Gratitude 11, which y'all know I picked those up. So, but I still have a special place in my heart for these because I knew what I went through to get these guys. Not an easy cop back in the day in 2011, like it should have. And normally I was that guy that used to be like, I'm rolling in right before I go to work to pick these guys up, man. But anyway, this one, my Thursday shoe, was an Air Jordan 11 Concord. Cool, now we're gonna move right along on to Friday to close out the week. I chose comfort this week too, man. As you guys can see, I was a little bit of comfort slash playing off the weather. So this is a shoe that I recently picked up, I wanna say like last year, don't quote me, but it's a shoe that I didn't really care for it at first, and I know you guys were like, this is the inner hype beast in you. Well, it's really not. But it is a shoe where people would always stress how comfortable they are. But honestly, you don't know how comfortable it is until you actually get the joint. But pretty much on Friday, I aimed for comfort, and the kid stepped in none other than the Off-White Presto. And this is the OG guys right here. Arguably one of my favorite shoes in my collection, and I don't regret what I paid for these guys. Yes, the kid came off the hit with the chips, but I'm telling you, once you put these guys on, your feet will thank you. And that is the nicest way I can put it. My joints, I did buy them used in good condition though. And to be honest, it's one of these shoes, like, to be honest, all the Prestos, right, that I have, which is not many, once you wear it one time, everybody will know. There's no way of kind of like how you can clean it up or whatever, but I used to look at all the used pairs trying to find a good deal, which I ain't gonna say I found a good deal on this. I just found a good used pair that wasn't, you could tell they really only wore it one time. But to be honest, if you're out in this joint all day, which I can see how people could be out in this joint all day because of the comfortability, you could easily find yourself just getting the bottom looking like this joint. And this is probably like minimum dirty, but it's really dirty to me. I'm not used to seeing my bottom of my shoes looking like this. But anyway, this was my Friday shoe, was the Off-White Presto. RIP to Virgil. Of course, can't talk Off-White and not say that. Respect to Virgil. He brought a lot to the game, man. But this was my Friday shoe, was the Off-White Presto. All right, man, so this completes my weekly sneaker rotation. As you can see, I pretty much chilled on the weekend. But other than that, man, you guys sound off in the comment section. I want to know what you wore throughout the week as well. And of course, you know I look forward to reading the comment section. But other than that, man, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of this thing and start rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.